Is that actually record? Yes, that's recording now. Good. Because I'm going to be doing a test on the perfection loop, which is tied like that. I'm going to be testing that against the more traditional bowline, tied like that. I'm going to be attaching them to the container, pulling it with the truck, very scientific, and we're going to see if they hold up, if they undo, because that's the most important aspect of a knot, in my opinion. If it doesn't undo, it is shit. Excuse my French. So we'll do that now, commencing now. Okay. Okay, that was quite a big one, but all we need to do is find this bit and just break it forward with our thumb, and then we can pull the tail out. Always comes undone, and there's no real wear on the rope. There's a bit of glazing. Is that glazing? No, just a bit of dirt. Great success. Right, now let's try this perfection loop and see what happens. I have a suspicion, but I'll keep that to myself. Right, look at that. Now, that is not going to come undone, I can tell you that now. That is properly cinched up. So I can probably have a go with the hammer and try and knock it around a bit, but it's not going to come undone, I can tell you that 100%. I'm going to have to cut this off, which is a shame. So if you're wondering the easiest way to cut a rope, it's very tempting just to try and do this, but I found it easier if you line it up onto the blade and then twat it with a stick. You can get it perfectly where you want it, and you just twat it with, see if I can do this without injuring myself. Quite a nice clean cut. Would have been cooler if I got it first try, but obviously I failed. Oh well. So in conclusion, it doesn't undo. So in my opinion, it's shit. Although it does look quite cool when you tie it. It's good for seeking attention, which is always what we're trying to do. So I will show you how to tie it for that reason, and that reason only. So let's get my little camera ready to go. Where's that? So let's learn the perfection loop. I've got it here. I've got the tail in my left, and I'm just doing this silly little attention-seeking flick to begin with, which is not necessary. But basically, we've got both our hands palm down. Like that. We've got the tail dangling down in front of us. So in one fluid motion, I'm going to put a twist. This dictates the size of the loop. So if you want a small one, you can do that. If you want a big one, you can do that. And then this tail is coming around and then flicking the tail up like that. Oh, that was quite good. So it's going over, and then my right hand is just going to be putting that bite through there, hooking it with my thumb, pulling that, and there you have it. But the trouble is this cross and this cross, it just gets too tight. and you end up with this shit show. Look at this. You end up with this, which is a real shame. It's very upsetting. And then we'll show you the Victor, the Bowline. I'm just holding the rope here, turning it over like that, like a key to a car. Or do you do that with a key? I think with a Land Rover you turn that way, so turning that way. Got the tail, it's going up. It's going around the tree if you're 7 years old, and then it's going back down. And that is the Bowline, which is far superior. Obviously we want to be backing that up with a Yosemite finish. If we're doing anything life support related, we want to be backing that up. So yes, another successful video. Well done, Adam.